Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Nemesis Gaming League, where the grind continues. You already know who it is, and you already know what time it is. We are running behind, but we are back. We are in the Novice League. We've got Ignite, 9th seed, going up against the Gorgons, the 10th seed. For all the marbles here, you either win and secure yourself a spot in the in the playoff bracket, or you go home. Malo still joining me here in the booth tonight. Man, I gotta say, this is a lose-lose situation in my opinion, Malo. Either you win and you go against the undefeated Wisps, or you lose and you go home.
Yeah, that's definitely a tough task. I'm happy to be back for this one because I am super excited. You know, we've seen the smooth buff in effect here. They're gonna look to go get the sweep here, and I'm telling you, Gorgons and Ignite lost Gorgons beat the Ignite last time they faced each other 3-1. And I don't know if that's going to be the case this time. I think it's going to be much closer. I think we're going to see another game 5, and I can't wait to get this started.
And we are going to do just that. And I do know I seen Smooth talking about how he's been doing some coaching sessions with his novice team. So we'll see if that pays off for him, or if the Gorgons are able to make it happen here tonight. Either way, like I said, winning this game sends you up against the undefeated Wisps. That's not a great matchup there for really any team, obviously, as they played everybody and did not lose a single match. But, you know, hopefully somebody's able to stop them in the playoff bracket. But I don't know, it's going to be a tough order to fill. But it looks like here in the first 30 seconds, we've got Ignite doing a little bit more work than Gorgons. Gorgons just mostly staying in their defensive zone for right now. We see the demo come out from Bad Boy there in the midfield as Bad Boy sends that one down West with an awkward touch, but he sends it up. Yo Soy Reckless not able to get the touch there. The ball gets sent back to Gorgon's half. A minute gone so far here, Malo, and I mean, I don't know. It's not looking great for Gorgons. They've had one offensive push so far, but they're gonna need a lot more against this Ignite team if they want to win tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. But the thing is, first before they even whoever the winner is, wait, doesn't the winner play someone on Saturday?
Oh, my bad. There's bracket reset.
So they're playing Spitfires, I believe, on.
Right. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we're on Saturday and we're on Wednesday.
Yeah, no worries. So they play the Spitfires, whoever the winner is, and just like this one, it'll be a great matchup, I think. And NyQuil sneaks a goal in there, and I actually didn't even see what happened because I looked away for just a second. I pulled a Grebsy on as a commentator here, and wow, up 1-0 Ignite.
Yeah, Alpaca with a nice touch there, getting it over the defender off the backboard and finding the teammate in the midfield there that was able to just put it past into the net. So Ignite starting things off, 3 minutes on the clock. And yeah, man, I was totally like, I don't know, not having a job makes my time sense like go in the toilet. Like I don't even know what day or date or time it is most of the time. But yeah, you're totally right. The winner of this team goes on to play Saturday. The winner of the Saturday team will go on to play the Wisps. So that's the more of the Catch-22 series than this one is. However, the loser of this series still got to go home, still got to pack their bags. Their season will be over. So still a lot on the line here for both of these teams as we reach the halfway point here in game number 1. Even though Ignite does have the upper hand in the goal section, seems like Gorgons have been able to generate a little bit more offense here, getting 2 shots of their own. And yeah, will they be able to keep it up? They need to if they want to equalizing goal here. With 2 minutes left on the clock, KCC West gonna try and follow that, but he gets bumped off by NyQuil. Reckless with the 50 in the midfield, down to Bad Boy, gets it past one of the defenders, but he's gonna pull off of it, leaves it for Reckless, can't get it past the defenders, but West gonna clean things up for the Gorgons.
Oh man, and you hate it when everyone's all together there, and NyQuil, unfortunately, I think he wasn't in the right spot there, and he just desperately tried to save it, and I think it caused a double. But we're looking at this tied up 1. What do you think Smooth told his team to do against these this Gorgon team?
Man, if I knew what he told his team, I'd be telling my team too, to be honest with you, because I'm novice, and that's just, he's got good advice. I mean, he's a pretty top-notch player. He's like rival, isn't he? Pretty sure he's rival.
Yeah, I believe so. Oh my goodness, another goal. Yo Soy Reckless getting a pass, it looks like, from the defense. I thought it was from West there. I missed that part of it, but it looked like a double commit, and that's the thing we're seeing a lot here is a lot of doubles for the Ignite, and I think they had that problem last time I watched them. So they got to clean that up so that way they keep the series close and make some goals.
Yeah, I certainly agree. Gorgons with the lead now, turning things around on Ignite in the final 2 minutes of this game, really turning it on, showing Ignite that, hey, we aren't going to be some pushovers. Here's NyQuil with a huge shot, but West with a big save of his own, as West's going to send this ball down, gets it past 1, gets it past another, out to the mid, but Alpaca back in time, makes a stop there, keeps it from out in front of the net. Bad Boy with a touch, but NyQuil's there, gets it past one of the defenders, out to the mid, tripwire there, bangs that one in. We got a tied ball game once again.
So Tripwire, one of the top players in Novice, and we're seeing it why here. He's been doing quite well. I think but a lot of the stuff we're seeing mistake-wise is by the others, but that's not saying that Tripwire is perfect either. So great job by that squad there to get that goal in, and we're tied with 40 seconds left. Oh, wait a minute. I say that, and Alpaca scores.
Alpaca with a huge solo play there, just cuts right in the midfield, says, don't worry, guys, I got this. I'm going to just case up all 3 of these cats real quick, take the lead. 38 seconds left on the clock. Holy moly, Malo, that was kind of nutty.
That really was. That was some good hustle and awareness there. And, that's part of the things that I guarantee you Smooth told his team is, hey, be quick on those rotations. Rotate, use your ball cam a lot. Go demo after West like you just saw here, because West is that player on Gorgons that makes a lot of things happen, and taking him out of the equation is definitely what will help you secure victory.
Yeah, not only that, but I would wager on the final 10 seconds here, we can focus on this, see if Gorgons can maybe pull this back. They do have an opportunity. As West is going to send that one down. Alpaca puts it up, but it's not looking good for Ignite. Can Reckless keep it up? No, Tripwire does. Alpaca just trying to put this one down. Ignite going to take the W here in game number 1. I totally forgot what I was about to say, Malo. Totally got derailed right there.
Yeah, well, we look at the scoreboard here, and shots are pretty much the same. You've got 6 apiece. Saves are the same. So, theoretically, they should be tied and we'd be going into overtime. But, when you get some off touches as we do in Nemesis Novice, right? That's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. And what Ignite did with the demos and such, that's what they need to continue doing to keep this game 2 in their favor.
Yeah, I fully agree. Oh, I just remember what I was going to bring up earlier. You were talking
what am I
about...
doing?
Wait, did you join? Oh, that's classic. Classic. But I do remember what I was talking about earlier. You were talking about West and how you think that they need to shut West down. And I would go even further a little bit and say that they can shut down either West or Bad Boy. One thing that I know about these cats, if you notice, they both got KCC in their name. Well, they play on a team together in a different league. So these guys got some pre-game chemistry, if you will, but it's not going to be enough, as Alpaca is just, I mean, he does it past the whole team again.
Yeah, and unfortunate miss there by West, setting that up, and Alpaca just had an easy roll in, and already Gorgons down 1-0 with 4:40 left.
Alpaca just showing us why those animals are amazing. I mean, it's one of my favorite animals on the planet. Aside from the fact that they'll spit on you, that's not cool, but They're pretty cute.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness, and NyQuil gonna drop another one in an awkward ball off the ceiling, extending Ignite's lead by 2.
How in the world did that get in? If NyQuil's old enough to buy a lottery ticket, he should go buy it because that was an incredibly insane shot there with West that you can almost call him a 50 god, but I don't know if he'll do that just yet.
Yeah, that's those big words for any novice if we're just being real. Even the best novice is far from that. But nonetheless, a win is a win, and when you gotta, that's why we have weight classes. That's why we have league classes. That way people aren't punching down. And oh my goodness, West almost with that long ball. That would have been so clean, but it bounced off of the. Oh, it doesn't matter. Bad boy with the big dunk, but it doesn't go in. Bounces off of the crossbar. Gorgons just not able to find the back of the net in this game so far, and I mean, they're hitting everything but the net, Malo.
Yeah, they truly are, and I'm trying to see what exactly they might be doing wrong here, but as a novice player, sometimes you don't see everything, which is why you get those coaching things from your GM or from someone in a higher place in the league. Which I think earlier we said Smooth was rival, but I believe he is actually Titan. So you definitely want to listen to a Titan when it comes to the coaching.
Yeah, that's true, and if and 100% my bad if you're listening to Smooth. I didn't mean to disrespect you like that. Smooth.
Oh no, it was me.
Oh, tripwire, finding an empty net. Where are the Gorgons?
I have no idea. I think one just got bumped a little bit there. I heard a demo come out too, so it sounds like they just missed or got outshot there by the Ignite team.
Yeah, unfortunate for the Gorgons here as they're in an awkward position, but West with a huge answer right there off the kickoff. Now only down by 2. That puts them right back in contention. 3 minutes left on the clock, Malo. That's a lot of time to catch up.
Yeah, it absolutely is, especially in novice. Things can swing very, very quickly, and we've seen it in higher leagues also, but novice especially, you can see it.
Yeah, all novice league is like Forbidden Temple. None of it makes sense.
You got a point there for sure.
HK Bad Boy coming through, trying to get something set up for the Gorgons. You see the Gorgons turned on their afterburners. They are doing the most right now, trying to get all the offense generated so that way they can stay alive here as Tripwire comes in, misses the ball, but gets the demo on Bad Boy. But nobody else from Ignite there to take advantage. As Alpaca, no way, almost had the nuttiest angle. The Tripwire can't finish it out. Alpaca going for it as well. Ignite just throwing everything they got at the ball, but they're not able to find the back of the net with it. But it's still working out for them as they are keeping all the offensive pressure. Tripwire going to go ahead and slam that one through. If you take enough shots, eventually one's going to go in.
Are downski, and yeah, absolutely. When we talked about it earlier, shot volume is key sometimes, and in novice league, it's an even bigger key because this is what happens. You get up by 3 with just a little under halfway to go.
Yeah, this is a tough position for Gorgons to be in, especially since they're down in the series. If they lose this match here, this game here, they're gonna be down 2-0 in the series, looking to potentially be swept out of the play-ins. But Yosoi Reckless determined to not let that happen, not able to follow the ball. Alpaca also missing his touches. Bad Boy trying desperately to get the ball out. No beans, but Tripwire can't find the back of the net. NyQuil trying to keep it alive, steals the boost from Gorgons there, but Reckless gonna send this one out, trying to reset here and get a little bit of offense of their own as Reckless with some huge bumps, but nobody from Gorgons there to take advantage. I think he got like 2 or 3 bumps on the defender there, Malo.
Yeah, he did, and I was going to say next time, what I want to see from this Gorgons team is more bumps because they have just about the same amount of shots as Ignite does. Oh my. Huge. And they're just not producing goals, and they need to do something different like bumping or demoing.
Certainly, and that second man has got to be ready for situations like that. That's the second time that I've seen that they had an clear opportunity and that they just missed because there was no second man in position trying to get that ball, and that's going to not work for you. That is going to end up, where you're at in a 4-1, now 5-1 position as Tripwire gets it past two defenders there to send it home.
Oh man, what a nice little 50 there, blocking the save. And if you're the Gorgons now, you want to at least get one goal here to send us into game 3 and get some momentum back. You don't want to leave without at least scoring one more goal here.
That's very true, especially going down 2-0 in the series. Looking at having to reverse sweep is not the position you want to be in. Will the Gorgons be able to do it? Only 15 seconds left on game number 2, so this one's pretty much a done deal for them. They just need to, as you said, Malo, gain as much momentum as they can. Can they get a ball here? West with the shot, and Bad Boy gonna clean it up. There you go. That's exactly what they needed, Malo.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Now they can go into game 3 and say, "See, boys, we can do it. Let's do it." So now they got to figure out what they need to consistently do here in game 3. Once it starts to figure out, or to at least get to game 4 and potentially reverse sweep.
In the final seconds here, winding down in game number 2, before this goes to Ignite, the ball hits. Ignite now up by 2 in the series, sitting at match point. Only need one more win to send Gorgons packing. Will they be able to do it? I don't know. Gorgons not looking super hot right now, I'm not going to lie. I'd say the two main things they need to do here, Malo, they have to dial in their shots. They had a pretty good shot volume. They had pretty much kept up with Ignite there, but they hit so many posts. They hit so many crossbars. They just weren't able to do it. The two shots that they had to, or the two goals that they had to use all 3 players because the first 2 players shanked their shots. They have to clean up their accuracy, and they pretty much need to not be getting bumped by Ignite. Maybe, like you said, do a little bit more bumping themselves, but that second man has also got to be ready. That's multiple times. The second man was not there, and this could have been, a 5-4 game for Gorgons.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think looking at it, I think it just might be a communications issue or something, or maybe some stream nerves. I don't know if some of these people are in their first play-ins game, but or play-ins match, but it's definitely can affect you. And so now you just got to regroup and pretend it's no longer the play-ins and just go all out.
True. And I can't speak for Reckless or Alpaca as I don't know much of their history, but the other 4 players, this is not their first time in postseason, in Nemesis or in other leagues. So, nerves, always a possibility, but at certain point, it's really not a good excuse. Game 1, hey, it happens. Game 2, game 3, game 4, you really need to be shaking that stuff off. But will Gorgons be able to shake this off? We'll have to see here as Reckless starting off with a banger shot, a little bit far back though. Easy save for the defense. Needed to probably run that one a little bit closer, keep possession. As another thing that we see here often, Malo, in the novice league is these players lack control. They don't control the ball. They just try and bang it as hard as they can and then let the team just chase the ball and see what they can make happen, as opposed to trying to control it in the midfield, trying to actually, set something up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You'll see that a bunch, and I think that's actually part of the reason why Ignite has scored so much is because they have kept it closer to them, more. And we do see a lot of boomer ball in this league. That's one thing that I'm sure that Smooth told them is also, hey, keep that ball close. They like to bang the ball. Oh, what a demo there. Tripwire, getting him out of the way is exactly what you want to try and maybe be okay with not getting scored on.
And Gorgon's doing a better job here, keeping the 0-0 scoreline, not allowing Ignite to get a lot of offensive pressure here. Bad Boy almost clipping on the Ignite team there, as Reckless gonna take control of the ball in the corner. He doesn't got a lot of juice left, but still tried to make something happen. Nyquil gonna send that one down. Alpaca with not much to do here, as Tripwire tries to get the 50, but it's going to go in favor of the Gorgons. NyQuil keeping the pressure alive for Ignite, trying to get a shot, but it's going to go wide. And it looks like we might have so the streamer just leave the match.
Yeah, I think he did. I don't know.
Well,
I wonder if he lost internet.
uh-oh. I wonder, does that mean they can't hear us?
I don't know. It looks like he's still on. So, um, maybe.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's
Oh, I think
rejoining.
he's
He's rejoining.
rejoining here. Okay, so hopefully y'all can still hear us. If not, we're just going to keep things rolling like normal. 2 minutes left here, a little over 2 minutes. We've got 0-0 scoreline still. Tripwire there trying to make it, and he does, comes through, makes the first goal. Almost 3 minutes gone before the first goal here. We're definitely seeing a different Gorgons.
Yeah, we are, but right now it's still not enough, and you gotta improve that. While I know you guys might like to see my beautiful face, but you guys want to watch the game, so I'm sure that'll get fixed here shortly. KCC West, the Gorgons, they're doing some stuff on defense, but not on offense. I still see a lot of double commits, and you know. They still got to clean that up, or else they're going to be sent packing here.
Yeah, I fully agree. They got less than 2 minutes, and this is the game that's going to send them home. They have to win. They have to get at least one goal in the next minute and 30 seconds, or that's it. Wrap it up, boys. Good season. Better luck next time. Will they be able to do it here? Alpaca not interested in allowing that to happen. Alpaca going for the solo play again. Not able to find anything though. Is NyQuil going to take it away? Maybe looking for a soft pass. Teammate there. Tripwire can't beat out the defender. Alpaca trying to get the 50. It pinches all the way across to the other side of the field. West just doing everything he can to keep it away from Ignite. Reckless with a huge save, but he didn't get the ball cleared out. West is able to get up there and get that touch, safely put the ball away. Bad boy banging it up. 1 minute remaining for Gorgons here. West makes it back in time to stop that shot from Alpaca, but Tripwire sends it back. The double commit, but they're able to get the clear out. 45 seconds remain. Can Gorgons do what it takes to get one goal here and equalize this up, stay alive in the series, possibly force the game number 4? Alpaca with a save, as Gorgons not able to do much on that offensive push. Alpaca puts it out towards the mid. Reckless gets the touch, keeps it away from the shooter, and Bad Boy putting it towards the net, but Alpaca makes an easy save, gets his third save of the game. The final 20 seconds here, Gorgons have to do it. This is do or die time for them. Will they be able to? Alpaca not enough juice to stick with the ball. Final 10 seconds here, and it looks like Gorgons might have one more chance at this, as Reckless takes it up the wall, bounces it. Alpaca not gonna let it happen. The ball needs to stay up if the Gorgons want to stay alive. Is this something they can do? No. Alpaca's gonna get the touch, put it down. Ignite gets the sweep, the win in game number 3, sends the Gorgons home, and secures their spot for Saturday night.
That's unfortunate for the Gorgons. I know they're a better team than this, usually at least anyway. Maybe someone having a bad night, and sometimes that happens. It's not the night you want to have it though. But congrats to the Ignite, congrats to the sweep on stream for the Firestorm org here. Finally getting on stream and showcasing why they are here in the play-ins and making runs for playoffs.
Yeah, most definitely. Big ups to Ignite. Big ups to the Firestorm org. I gotta say, like 3 wins. Hey, dude, doing the most. Some people might be like, man, you got 3 teams in playoffs, but hey, that's better than some orgs sometimes have no teams in play-ins. And I said playoffs earlier, but I meant play-ins. Some teams have no teams. So having 3 teams in play-ins, what? At least 2 of them that are gonna get out. Maybe one of them that did get out, and then 2 potentially to get out. Still, or no, I guess all 3 of them got to play Saturday. I'm tripping.
Nah, you're fine. It's a lot to keep up with sometimes, especially when it's the same org. Because during the regular season, right? You think about set teams that you play against, basically, and so the way that the play-ins work and all that can definitely get to you for sure. So congrats again to Ignite. Gorgons, you'll get them next year. Uh, you know, like I said earlier, with the stuff that's happening with the off season, we'll see what they come up with. But that smooth buff, too strong tonight.
Most definitely. And if we don't already got, I don't got the stream up, but if we don't already got the bracket, we want to throw up the bracket so we can see what happened here in the novice league as Ignite knocks out Gorgons and moves over to what'd you say it was the Spitfires, right? Yeah, Spitfire
Yes,
go against the
Spitfires.
Spitfires on Saturday. One of these teams is going to go home on Saturday. Spitfires Ignite. One of them is going to go on to play the Wisps. Like I said earlier, it's like a lose-lose situation, to be honest. The Wisps are going to be a tough team for anybody to dethrone. And if my team can make it through the first round, then I'll be more than likely having to go up against them in the semifinals, which I'm not thrilled about. But if either Spitfires or Ignite can't take them out, I guess it's going to be up to the Vikings. We're going to have to shut them down.
Yeah, and you look at the Vikings Ninja, that top half of the bracket, Vikings Ninjas, Spitfires, Ignite, Gorgons. Any good day, with any of those teams going against the Wisps, and the Wisps just happen to have a bad day, we could see a crazy grand final that doesn't involve them, and it anything can happen. So I won't say for sure that the Wisps are definitely got this in a lock, but it's definitely tough to win against them, and to face them is exactly what you're gonna showcase here Saturday and show that you can do it. And the one thing you want to do is a sweep to showcase it. Otherwise, you might be. Did both teams? Well, I was going to say, did both teams face the Wisps this season? Or say, sorry, all three of them. Or
I think so. Do you play everybody at least once? I believe so. Yeah, so
yeah,
Wisps have played every single novice team at least once, and they've beaten every single novice team at least once. Some they've beaten twice.
yeah, and they're the only undefeated team this season as well. Going into the postseason, so you definitely can't discount it, especially when they did it convincingly the majority of the time. They definitely had some game fives, and against some surprising teams too. They had if I'm not mistaken, the Whelps did it to them on stream a while back. So, and I might be confusing them or Diffusion or someone. But anyway, uh, first Saturday though, Spitfires Ignite.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one, I think. And that's pretty much gonna wrap us up for this match here. But don't worry, we've got one more match to bring y'all tonight after we come back from a short break. This one's gonna be a little bit longer than the last one as we're caught up on time here. So if you need to, take the dogs out, whatever you need to do, get you some snacky poos, refill your drinks, crack open a cold one, or if you're not old enough, then don't do that, please. But we're gonna take a quick break here. When we come back, we're gonna be in the Prospect League. We've got the number 9 Origin going up against the number 10 seed Velocity, and I think that's gonna be a pretty good one too, Malo.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And the both of those teams, great teams, and Origin has went through a lot of couple of different changes throughout the season. So seeing them have a solid team and making a run is a good thing. But Velocity, you can't count them out. So yeah, it's going to be a great one.
Most definitely. And like I said, we're going to take a quick break here, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back in, I think, like 10-ish minutes, maybe 15. Looks like 10:45 is the next scheduled match. So stick around. We will be right back after this short break.